Hello everyone, welcome to From Mora with Love. Welcome back to another vlog about Romania. Since I've been living here for a while, I like to share my thoughts and observations about this country. Today we are talking about pigs in Romania, about pork. It's such an important part of Romanian life and the local community that if it were banned, there would literally be a revolution the next day. Mai, ce frumos miroase! So if you are curious about today's topic, stick around because this is gonna be interesting. So when I first came to Romania, I spent my first Christmas here with my Anna and her family. We went to the countryside near Buzău and I was really surprised because at one point Anna says on Christmas, December 25, we are going to have a barbecue. And I'm thinking, a barbecue in the snow, in the cold, back in Poland. People usually only grill in September, maybe on a warm terrace, but nobody thinks about grilling in December. But here we were going to do a barbecue in the middle of winter. I thought she was joking, but it turned out she was serious. Her dad started preparing the wood for the grill and called me over to help light it. So I went with them and we started the barbecue. Uite pork, uite pork! The grilling experience here is very unique. Honestly, I think everyone in Romania uses the same type of grill. I will show you a picture of it here. It is a single lever grill. You can't raise or lower the grate, and everyone seems happy with it. It's heavy, made of steel, almost cast iron. I even told my father-in-law, this grill looks like it's from the Ceausescu era. Why not get a new one? But he didn't want a new one. He said this grill is perfect, and even near our apartment the neighbors have the exact same model. Everywhere I go in Romania I see this same grill. Toată lumea iubește porcul? Write in the comments if you also use the same kind of grill like this one in the picture I'm showing. Or do you have a different one? For me it's unbelievable that literally everyone here used the same model. So we lit up the grill and of course started cooking pork. Pork here in Romania is a really sacred thing. I mean, a few days before Christmas there is a special tradition. They actually slaughter pigs and the whole pig is later consumed. Porcul rege aici? And it's not just for the holidays. People freeze the meat, but still is that important for Romanians. I remember one time when we were flying to Poland for Christmas, there was a Romanian guy on the plane and he jokingly shouted out, "Did you already slaughter the pig in Poland?" And I was thinking, wait, what? I have never seen anyone slaughter a pig in Poland. Back home you just buy pork at the store. That's actually the interesting part in Romania. You can buy the whole pig or fresh meat so easily. In Poland, if you want meat directly from a farmer, you really have to go out your way. Most people just go to Lidl or some other store and buy meat that's never even been near a pig. So yeah, it's very different here and it's quite an experience to see how people handle it. My friend Paul, who I know here and lives in Bucharest, once saw someone put a pig on a pallet and burn the head off with fire. That's how they do it here. I have actually taken part in this a few times in the countryside when a pig was being prepared. Mai, ce nebunie! After burning, the pig's skin is cleaned and peeled. It's like a full peeling process, then it needs to be washed. What really surprised me is that people actually eat this pig skin here, and it's called Șorici. I don't know how you can eat it. I'm usually open to trying everything from other cultures, all kinds of flavors. Nu pot să mănânc asta. Okay, except for ciorba de burtă, that's tripe, and I just can't eat it. But I tried this Șorici, the skin, and it turned out to be so bad. It's really rubbery. I couldn't chew it. I started spitting it out. It's just didn't taste good at all. Honestly, the skin should be used for shoes here, not eaten. The Șorici was the worst thing I've ever eaten in Romania. I know some of you might get upset that I say this, but I just couldn't enjoy it. Pork is really popular here in Romania and everything made from it is amazing. You have great sausages, sarmale, which is meat wrapped in cabbage, and the pork grilled over an open fire. I've never tasted anything this good because the pigs here are raised on the countryside and it's not the artificial meat you get in a store. The flavor and texture are completely different. I really think people here should appreciate having the chance to raise animals on the farm and then benefit from them. I've tried and tasted a lot of pork dishes here and honestly it's been an incredible experience. Foarte bun, dar puțin ciudat. This vlog isn't really about cooking because to describe everything I've eaten would take too long. I don't want to bore you, but I've tasted almost everything I could find in the regions I visited. Of course, there are still some dishes I haven't tried, not necessarily pork-based, because Romania has so many other amazing regional foods. For example, bulls, which sometimes includes pork sausage. I've eaten that too. And there are also many other dishes that aren't pork-related. You have really good soups, ciorba, which is something we also have in Poland, but I will talk more about that in another vlog. It's another interesting experience I've had here. And now, just to joke a little at the end, I think for people in the countryside, a pig is probably more important than a dog. A dog will bark and get some exercise, and often they are kept on chains, which I really don't like. I've seen that on the countryside and I think it's terrible. But a pig here is just celebrated and honored, at least until it's time to prepare it for eating. Pigs are very important in Romania. I've noticed that Romanian culture is really built around pigs and pork. Câinele doare latre, porcul rege. Write in the comments if you are vegetarian, how do you even survive here in Romania, or what about people of other religions like Muslims who don't eat pork? I have a friend from Afghanistan and when we went to a company party he checked very carefully which meat wasn't pork. He couldn't eat pork at all. He even avoided it if he saw chicken nearby sometimes. So yeah, for people who don't eat pork, for religious reasons or vegetarians and vegans, life in Romania can be pretty tough. That's what I wanted to say to wrap up this vlog. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you eat pork and do you like it? Thanks so much for sticking with me in today's vlog. I hope my observations were interesting for you. Share your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next vlog. See you later. Bye bye.